Hi, and welcome to the calendar where we tell you about all the events happening in the tri-state area. I'm Crystal Schelle, lifestyle editor, and this is Chris Copley, assistant lifestyle editor. We are busy this time of year.
I'm telling you, there's the sort of official, I don't know, the opening of a lot of towns in the area was a couple weeks ago, but even before Thanksgiving. But still, Hagerstown is opening its city park with lights this week. There's a lot of places that are still having community Christmas events to sort of open up the big month of Christmas.
Well, you just talked about City Park. That is opening up Friday night, as we all know. And I love it because I actually live across from the park. So I get to like push open my balcony blinds and just watch, just sit there and drink cocoa and look at the lights all Christmas season long. It's really a lot of fun. And
it amazes me how you pass by a park or a business or just even a house, and during the daylight it just looks ordinary. But at night, it comes alive with the lights of the season. It just makes it so much more special.
Well, they have a lot of things going on now. On Friday night, they're going to, of course, light the famous Christmas tree in the middle of the lake. They're going to have receptions at tours at the Hager House. So that's a nice, they actually have a German Christmas this year. So if you want to check that out, they'll be open for that and through the season. There's going to be actually a winter petting zoo. I thought that was pretty interesting.
That is.
And then there's going to be music by the Hagerstown New Horizon Band, who we know that are older people in the area.
And they're playing.
They're young at heart is actually what they are. And they're going to be performing. There's going to be some piano music. I love the fact they're going to have a scavenger hunt this year. Tours of the galleries at the museum. The museum always hosts a little reception that evening. And the Mansion House, of course, they're going to be music there, and our favorite jolly old elf, Santa Claus, will be visiting. There's going to be, the thing is, donations will be accepted. The tours are free that evening. So if you want to give a little towards these museums as they open, that's great. I really wish that they would finish the back of the park so it could be a full tour. Hint, hint. But they've grown this from just it used to just be the Christmas tree, and then every year something else grows, and I love it. It's just it's one of those things that it just warms the heart every year. So let me get the information up on screen. That's the City Park tree lighting, 6:30 to 9 on Friday night, which is tonight, and at City Park off Virginia Avenue in downtown Hagerstown. Call the number if you have any questions. Well, the other big event that is a favorite of mine, too, is the Williamsport Christmas Parade and Byron Park.
Right, with the parade even. I mean, it's again, the town is opening up for the Christmas season, and they open up with a parade.
See, my mother grew up in Pinesburg, so she's a Williamsport River rat, as they say. And so, Byron Park was always a part of our growing up, too. So with Christmas, her and Dad would always take us in a little drive down through the lights. He's got a little older. And the thing I love about that is that you really don't have to get out of the car, but you can. If you want to, you can go out and look at all the lights out there. The parade is going to start at 6 Friday night, which is tonight. I keep on saying Friday because I don't know what day it is. It's been one of those kinds of weeks. And it's going to start the town water tower at the Concouragee Street, and it's going to go down Concouragee in East Potomac. Now, the lighting itself will be at 7 that night, about an hour after the parade. But the great thing is, if you miss it this weekend, you can always go through January to see the lights. And if it's never something you've done before, it's a nice time. Get some hot chocolate, put the kids in the car, and head out to the park.
I've never seen Byron Park with the lights, so
it's beautiful.
Okay.
So let me get that on screen. That's the Williamsport Christmas Parade and Byron Park lighting. Events are tonight. Parade starts at 6. Lighting of the park at 7. So if you're heading through Williamsport, be sure to avoid that. Down Byron Park, that's off of US 11 in Williamsport. There's a number and email if you have any more information. So another Christmas event.
Now, and I like Allison Antrim in Greencastle is opening up a display of antique and vintage dolls, which, even as a guy, I can appreciate dolls. I had daughters, and so they played with dolls, and I really like the way that dolls, they're a miniature person that you can play with and you can be that person, but also they capture their time. And so seeing dolls from the past, what they're made of, what they were dressed like, how big they are, what their expressions are. I think it's a neat thing. And this is part of a larger town Christmas event.
Right.
Greencastle officially opened with their tree lighting a few weeks ago, but this is more Christmas.
Yeah, and they have they're going to have a lot of more things there, like the holiday music. They're going to have fresh greens decorating demonstrations. This is really more than just like a stale exhibit. There's going to be a lot of hands-on things. There's a lot of things to do, things to see, things to enjoy.
Okay, well, let's get that information up on the screen. That's Greencastle's Heritage Christmas, 6:30 to 8:30 Friday at Allison Antrim Museum, which is in Greencastle. It's free, but of course donations are accepted, always welcome. And there's a phone number and a website there on the screen. Now, something not specifically Christmas related.
Right.
The Washington County Arts Council opens its show for December, which is their annual community art show, where local artists and would-be artists show what they can do. And it's a juried show, so I don't know how many pieces were submitted, but they'll have 40, 50 pieces, I think, on their walls in the gallery. They've already had, the judges have selected the best of show, first
Which
place
we
for
actually have
photograph.
a photo of.
Oh, good, let's
yeah,
get
we're
that
going
up.
to show the photo there. Of that.
And there's some three-dimensional pieces. There's ceramics and other, it's not just flat paintings and drawings and photographs. But visitors who come will also have a chance to award the sixth prize, which is the People's Choice Prize. So it's nice you get to come and see art and then also vote for the best. And of course, Friday night they have their reception from 5 to 7. So nice to go and see art and talk to people about art and then also have a little bit to munch on. But let's get that information up on the screen. That's the Best Local Art 2013. The show is Friday night, 5 to 7. The exhibit runs through the end of December, and that's at the Washington County Arts Council in downtown Hagerstown. And there's a phone number and a website there on your screen.
We have a lot of events here. Let's see if we can get through this rural heritage of village candlelight pretty quickly. A lot of things going on there, Chris. Tell us about it.
The concept for this is basically to show what Christmas was like, during frontier times, or during, not colonial exactly, but when it was still no electricity, people were making a living hand to mouth. I mean, they really developed their own lifestyle. So this is the Washington County Rural Heritage Museum, down near Sharpsburg. They've collected historical buildings. They'll have them open shop, some of them workshop, some of them, and home, some of them, and people can go and see what it was like then.
Let's get that up on screen.
That's Rural Heritage Village by Candlelight, 6 to 9 Friday, Washington County Rural Heritage Museum near Sharpsburg. $5 for singles, $10 for a family, and there's a website there.
We got that in, and we'll be back with more.